Today we are sharing with you our top 10 experiences in the country of Laos. We spent over a month traveling through this incredibly underrated country and had the most amazing experiences. So here is why Laos should be on the top of your travel list in 2024. If you're interested in authentic travel experiences, cultures, and food around the world, then you found the perfect channel. We are Ashton and Bibe, and we are here with a new travel quest for you every single week. The first thing we'd recommend you do when you reach Laos is to do a Tuk Tuk Tour. This is a fantastic way to get accustomed to the country, and ideally Vientiane is the perfect place to start off your journey. So stay here for a few days and enjoy the slow-paced lifestyle in Laos. The off-the-beat Tuktuk tour we did had the perfect mix of Lao culture, whether it be food, history or traditions. One of the cool places where we stopped was at the Lao Textile Museum, where you can witness traditional weaving techniques to make a Lao dress. Not to forget, riding a tuk-tuk is such a fantastic way to explore a city. We absolutely love them. You can check out our full tuk-tuk tour here. Our next top experience would be to witness the sacred takbat or alms-giving ceremony to the monks. You can do this in the city of Luang Prabang. This happens every day early in the morning, and you can catch a glimpse of it around every other corner. In Luang Prabang, you will literally see monks of all ages going about their day, reading, praying, chanting, or even stopping by for a coffee. It is such a unique experience to be surrounded by so many of them, and it might just inspire you enough to try to be one yourself. Keep in mind, Luang Prabang is also the ideal place to learn about the life of the monks and the important role Buddhism plays in Laos. You could also visit one of the many beautiful Buddhist temples in Laos to learn more. Something you will surely notice in Laos is that rice is a vital part of daily life and formed part of breakfast, lunch and dinner. And what better way to learn about how this rice makes it to your table than to spend the day being a rice farmer yourself. There are some fantastic rice farming experiences in Laos that you can take part in. We suggest the experience that we did. You can check it out in our video here. It was educational, but most importantly, a lot of fun, and you get your hands dirty and into the mud or even plow the land with a water buffalo. And if you don't want to get in the mud, that's cool too, because you can simply opt to watch the different steps of rice farming seed to grain. At the end of the whole experience, you get to taste some yummy rice snacks fresh from the farm. Wow, where to start? This is such a fun, unique and relaxing activity, and the perfect place to do it is in Vang Vieng, the adventure capital of Laos. Tubing down the Nam Song River has been historically one of the most popular activities in this town, and what put it on the map of the Southeast Asian Backpack Trail. As of 2024, it's in a very controlled and safe setting, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. So, what are you waiting for? Go get yourself a tube, a can of ice-cold beer Lao, and let the river take you for a fun-filled adventure. Are you hungry yet after all these activities? Don't worry, we got your back. Laos has some superb cuisine, so make sure you take the opportunity to taste its unique dishes, such as lap, nam khao, or mok pa. And don't forget to sample some of the street foods available at a night market. These markets are often the most lively part of town in the evening, where locals as well as travelers gather with friends or family. You can try out a mix of traditional as well as international foods here. And what's even better, everything in Laos is just so affordable. It's unbelievable. There is literally something for every taste bud. So don't worry, you will never go to bed hungry in Laos. If pristine nature is your thing, then look no further than the Kuang Si Falls. This is the perfect day trip from the town of Luang Prabang. These falls are easily the most beautiful falls we've seen through our travels in Asia. And they even have a cafe right next to the falls. Talk about coffee with a view. And if you're not a coffee enthusiast like us, then no worries, we've got a secret for you. Hike up the jungle to the top of the waterfalls and you'll come across this man who offers rides to the source of the falls on his rather unconventional boat. We're not done with the falls yet. What is very cool is that you can even put on some swim shorts and head for a swim in these beautiful turquoise blue waters if you want. Laos, in fact, has many unbelievably beautiful places for you to swim in, whether it's here or in the many blue lagoons of Vang Vieng. Often overlooked in the history books, we feel that Laos has such a unique history that is definitely worth learning. The people of Laos have been through unimaginable tragedies in the past during the Secret War, where the equivalent of a plane load of bombs was dropped here every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day, for 9 straight years. Yes, this was just insane. You can learn in detail about this in the Cope Visitor Center throughout the country. Cope is an amazing non-profit organization that helps to ensure people affected by the war have access to quality rehabilitation services. They ensure that men, women, and children with physical disabilities get free prosthetic limbs as well as physical therapy. You can also watch a short documentary there about the long-lasting effects of the horrific Secret War. So take some of your time and pay some respect to those who have fallen. Luang Prabang is such an underrated place, so make sure to take some time out of your schedule and explore its many beautiful alleyways and take a look at its well-preserved colonial architecture. If you are an early riser, then you can make your way to the morning market here. As you walk through the narrow alleys of this bustling market, you will see the locals getting fresh produce every day or having a variety of breakfast dishes, such as noodle soups or grilled meat. If you want a slow and relaxed day, then walk to the Mekong promenade where you can sit in any of its exquisite cafes and restaurants and enjoy looking at life on the river. On a side note, why not try some of Laos' French-influenced pastries? They are the best we've had in Asia so far, and by far the cheapest too. Just divine. It's so good. The chocolate is proper nice chocolate. It's not too sweet. And it's so airy. Look at all the air in it. It's divine. Looking for hidden gems in Laos? Well then look no further than the countryside in Vang Vieng. You can stop by and look at life in a local village. The people in general are just so friendly and happy. You feel so happy to have met them. Laos has pristine nature and landscapes that are still untouched as of 2024. So now is the perfect time to come and get lost in nature's lap. And finally, number 10 on our list is to take a sunset cruise down the Mekong River. This huge river flows throughout Laos and plays an important role in its economy. Even today, more than half of Laos' population earns a living from agriculture, and the Mekong provides livelihood to a lot of people, especially those engaged in agriculture and fishing. The sunset cruise usually takes about 2.5 hours, and you get to go down the river as well as look at life in the villages and farms surrounding it. We suggest you do the cruise from Luang Prabang, It is such a romantic, relaxing and beautiful experience. So reserve your spot on the boat and end your day with a glass of wine as you watch the sunset behind the beautiful mountain. We have one more bonus just for you. We love train journeys, and the trains in Laos were a fabulous surprise. They are affordable, fast, and a reliable travel option throughout Laos, and are fantastic value for money. Remember, you can't go beyond A to B if you haven't experienced traveling in a train. Those were our 10 best experiences in Laos. Honestly, this country has so much more to offer, and we had a really hard time narrowing it down just based on our experience. We feel Laos is often overlooked when it comes to travel, especially in Southeast Asia. It has unmatched nature and is one of the most budget-friendly countries. There are some amazingly unique experiences that you can take part in, and you get all of your money's worth and more. And what makes this country even more special are its people. The people in Laos are some of the friendliest and most humble people we have met so far. We have made some amazing friends during our stay here. We can't wait to go back soon and start another chapter of our Laos series someday. We hope this video inspired you to book a ticket to Laos in 2024. You won't regret it. Alright, we send our love to you and your family. In our next video, we will see you from a brand new country. If you want to guess where that is, then write a comment in the box below. Stay tuned!